Now, the Free State housing projects are in the spotlight again at the State Capture Unquiry this week. The province's former head of human settlements, Ntimozi Moketsi, is giving an account of the controversial 255 million rand contract. Reporter Michael Appel is keeping a close watch on that story for us. Michael, good afternoon to you. So first of all, the HOD at the Free State Human Settlements Department is back on the stand. What are the main points coming out of the evidence?
So Advocate Paul Pretorius, the evidence leader at the Commission, is summarizing the entire Free State asbestos project. So very succinctly, there is a 255 million rand asbestos audit. It's basically to go into houses, look up at the roof, determine whether there's asbestos or not. It's a job that takes 5 minutes. There's about 36,000 houses in which this audit is going to be done. There is a joint venture between Blackhead Consulting and Diamond Hill. 255 million rand is paid to them. They do not do a stitch of work. They subcontract that work to Master Trading, who they pay 54 million rand. Master Trading 232 once again does not do a stitch of work. They subcontract it to the ORI group, the ORI group, and they pay them 21 million rand. And that was the actual cost of work determined by the Public Protector, what it should have cost, plus a bit of profit. So if you look at that, from 255 million down to 21 million, that's an escalation of more than tenfold that the taxpayer paid for that audit. So that is how this entire scheme worked. And it's interesting, Jeremy, that the CEO of Blackhead Consulting would later go into a property venture with the man on the stand, the HOD of human settlements in the Free State.
Notwithstanding the escalation from 255, or the de-escalation to 21 million, the company itself, Michael, I'm wondering if it had the chops for the job. Did it have the skills? It
did not. It's a simple answer. It did not, and it came as quite a surprise to the Deputy Chief Justice. He said, "You're the HOD. You have a certain responsibility in terms of supply chain management to make sure that transactions are efficient, effective, and transparent." So he says, did you ever check up on the credentials of this joint venture before you gave them 255 million rand in 10 tranches over a 2-year period? His simple answer was no. This rather irked the Deputy Chief Justice. Listen in.
It seems to me that the joint venture of Blackhead also made a misrepresentation to the department, because in this service level agreement, they assured the department that they had the capacity and the experience, I think they say the qualifications, if I'm not mistaken, to do the job. And the job as specified included the removal of asbestos, which they had no accreditation to do. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that your understanding as well?
Yes, that's my understanding. They were not accredited to do the job.
Yes.
Now that we...
Just a little bit of exasperation at the State Capture Inquiry. The report from Michael Appel, more in the course or during the course of the afternoon.